everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to build a candy cane house in Minecraft. Let's get started. Here are the materials you'll be needing. It will include pale oak and mangrove wood. Here is the size of the build, so that way you can make it the same. Feel free to pause to look at these closer. Now, we're going to do strip pale log and a red wool to make a 5-block tall pillar. Then we're going to do it again on all 4 corners. We're going to do strip pale oak, red wool, strip pale oak, red wool, strip pale oak. And do that 2 more times so we have 4 pillars. Now we need to raise the blocks 5 blocks tall. Right here we're going to leave a window. And we're going to finish filling in the walls. Here's a 2-block gap for a door. Here's a 2x2 spot for windows in the future. We're going to raise this up to make it easier for later. Leave a 1-block window. Do a 3x2 window here. And here we go. Now, this is the tricky part. You're going to need to place different color slabs. Start with a pale slab on the corner, then a mangrove, then a pale, then a mangrove slab. And repeat the same thing on this side. Don't put it where the blocks go up. Now we're just going to do it like this. And you'll see it makes a pattern just like that. So it's supposed to be candy cane stripes. Now we're going to do a mangrove stair, a pale oak stair, just like that, and then switch to mangrove upside down, right side up, and then a pale upside down and a mangrove slab on top. Now we're going to do a mangrove slab, and then a pale oak upside down stair and right side up stair, mangrove upside down and right side up. We're going to repeat this on all of these parts of the houses, where the logs go higher than the rest. Upside down pale and upside down mangrove, just like that. So we have a pattern just like this. Now fill in the roof with pale oak stairs. Just like this. There's going to be 1 mangrove slab right there. And everything else is going to be just pale oak. Now we're going to change that. Now right here, 2 blocks from the edge on the right side, we're putting a mangrove stair, and then 1 above and to the right, and then above and to the right of that. Now it's sort of like a stripe. Now we're going to start 2 blocks away from where we started last time. Put 1 there, and then above and to the right, and above and to the right. Then we're going to do that with a slab. Now we kind of have 2 stripes. We're going to do it again, 2 blocks away, and then above and to the right, above and to the right, and above and to the right. And then a final one, see the mangrove is already placed, so we just do it above and to the right and above to the right. Now we're going to try and continue them on the other side. I will show you how. We're going to go above and to the right and above to the right, and it fits in with that slab. Now we're going to do it here on the turn. All these will just be on the turn, so that makes it easy. And then we're going to do 1 there, and then 1 there. And then there's 1 there and there. Some of these stripes may not make sense until above, and it should look like this whenever you're done. Now, let's work on the front of the house. First, let's start with a little door so it can feel a little more welcoming. And now we're going to fill in the windows with red and white glass panes. We're going to do 2 white glass panes and 2 red ones in each one, so it's got different color windows. Just like this. And now, let's get our pale oak trapdoors and surround the windows with them. Just like this. We want one side of the side towards the door, to be in a block though, so we can do something else by the door. Now let's surround the other window just like we did the first one. And then we'll do the trapdoors above, and then this part will be in a block. And so now we can work on the part of the door. It's easier if you open the trapdoor to place the stair to get it to go the right way. So place a mangrove stair like that, another one like that, and then double slabs of pale oak, just like that. Now we're going to put 2 pale shelves and 3 mangrove shelves. And now let's fill in all the windows. I'm just going to be doing it sort of like a checkered pattern with white and red glass panes. Just like this. This one has an extra block at the top to make it look fancy. And all the rest are rectangles or squares. And now this is complete. Let's make some candy canes. We're gonna do a red wool, a pale oak, a red wool, a pale oak, a red wool, and then a pale oak stair, and a red wool, and a pale oak stair, and then another red wool underneath, and then a lantern hanging from it. Now we have a cute little candy cane. And now let's do it again. We're gonna make it 5 blocks tall, just like we did the last one, and then do a stair. And now let's place the lantern. And you can change these up to change the size. Here's gonna be a little one. We'll do 1 stair and 1 mangrove stair. Just like that. And if you want, you can place shelves along the bottom, and then you can fill it with red and white wool depending on what shelf's in it, and change up the patterns. It will look so cool. Or you can just do it like this and leave the bottom of the windows in place, because that does require tweaking. But it would be really cool to see little patterns like that now that we have the brand new shelves. Well, look at our brand new finished candy cane themed house. Now you have a nice starter house or storage, and you can fill it up with whatever you want, even more candy. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye!